For first-gen, internships are absolutely vital. It's hard to aspire to something that you're not able to visualize exactly what it is. And I think not necessarily having the connections and finding or seeing an easy path, I think the internship really allows them to find the path and believe that they can, in fact, achieve it.
Being a first-generation college student, it's about paving your own path. You really need to find your way.
Internships are so important because they give you insight into what a professional setting is going to be like and helps you figure out what you want to do in the future, whether you like the industry or where you're working at.
I grew up in a house where college was expected. However, my parents had not attended college. I was fortunate to have somebody in my life, my godfather, who had been successful and was successful and took a particular interest in me and helping guide me, convince me that I could build the skills and be successful. So when I look at what we can provide in the internship in many respects, it's getting some of the guidance that I received when I was a student in college.
I think our program sets us apart from other internships because not only do we provide them the opportunities, but we provide deep industry and professional development opportunities. It levels the playing field with the other students when they go from college to career, right? If they don't have any internships, I feel like the job search becomes much more difficult.
When I first came to Loomis Sales, it was my very first time in a corporate setting. It was scary. The people around me made it easier, and it was really nice because I was able to get some guidance from mentorship, from the other interns, from the internship group.
Coming here, the culture was so good. Everyone was willing to help me. They were invested in me, and I liked that. I feel like I was able to grow from that situation, and being comfortable to ask the questions I wanted to ask just made the whole process smoother.
I think my main goal when I interact with the students is to let them know that they're bringing value. Ultimately, when we talk diversity and what makes us a more innovative and client-centric company, having an employee base that draws off very different life experiences, I think, is important.
When joining this internship, I was extremely grateful to find out that it was more than that. It was development, it was mentorship, it was networking, it was working on a great team and being involved. It's really nice to know that you are appreciated, even if you are just doing an internship. Like, it's not just an internship at Loomis Sales, it's much more than that.
I would say the biggest thing is just the access to all of Loomis Sales. I mean, you really do have access to a large swath of this entire company, and I think that that's really different than so many other places where maybe you're very siloed and you're doing one specific task for an entire summer.
The last thing I would say is that I'm incredibly proud of Loomis Sales and its employees for taking this leap and this idea many years ago and really stay true to the program. You know, it's been a long time and I don't see it slowing down, and I just love the fact that our culture has embraced it and really celebrates it.
For my advice I'd give to potential UCID interns, I'd tell them, come in, have a good attitude towards work, be professional. They're not really expecting you to know everything coming in, but just being curious, asking questions that you feel like you might want answers to, and just be willing to do the work to your best of abilities is what should take you far in this program.
The biggest thing I gained from participating in the UCID internship program was confidence. My team allowed me to grow in a way that I didn't think was possible.
When you're a student at that part of your life, often you're just trying to figure out what the possibilities are. And what I encourage all the students is not to think that you have all the answers. You may find that your talents or your interests and your enthusiasm is sparked by being exposed to something you previously didn't even know existed.